battleground, truth or deception. Slamming doubts with every match, seeking redemption. Holy Grappler's in the corner, faith as our ally. In the fight for our soul, we'll never say die. Every ring is a battleground, truth or deception. Slamming doubts with every match, seeking redemption. Holy Grappler's in the corner, faith as our ally. In the fight for our soul, we'll never say die. Warriors fighting high, don't let go. Wrestling for
Rockwell, Texas! Moratorium! Locked up inside myself. This life is much too young to fail. I ran away from the pain, always breaking down inside. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lordatorium. Welcome to a jam-packed night of action. I'm Bobby Graham, I know things. Here with me is Hall of Famer Phil the Real Deal Bishop. And Bishop, we've got an incredible night of action.
Man, I tell you, going back to last month, seeing Ryan Hart defeat Omega for the Texas title, that was an absolute shock. The Texas title is going to be on the line tonight.
Absolutely. Ryan Hart is defending his newly won title against Retro Dewey Declan.
My favorite wrestler.
Your favorite wrestler.
Retro Dewey Declan. Hit the Retro!
And there's a twist on that, though.
I love the twist.
There's a special guest referee.
It's kind of like that swirl ice cream.
Yes. Special guest referee is none other than the ultimate underdog, Omega.
Omega special guest referee, since a new Texas champion tonight.
Speaking of title matches, Bishop, tell them about the triple threat.
Oh my gosh, we have got Rowdy Ray and Razor. They got into an altercation in training. If you went to our Facebook page, you got to see that. But we're going to throw one more in there. The ladies champion, Lil Jade, is going to be here tonight in a three-way action-packed match because we couldn't wait until December to have this match. These girls are going to get it on, and they are going to defend that title, and they are going to settle some beef tonight.
Also in action, we saw him last month. Caleb Riley is going to go one-on-one with the returning Brixton Shaw. And in our main event, we're having a battle royal. Wow, to determine the #1 contender to face Bam Bam Malone for the heavyweight title in November. Guardian won the opportunity to pick his opponent, and he decided he wants to be a fighting challenger. I was going to say fighting champion, but fighting challenger. He's facing the entire locker room tonight in a battle royal, and the winner will face Bam Bam Malone in the main event next month.
Bobby, I gotta tell you though, Guardian is a champion because he never lost that title. He forfeited it due to an injury. So Guardian is a fighting champion, a fighting challenger, and he's gonna fight right here tonight. But Bobby, they don't want to hear us talk except on commentary. Why don't we throw it back over to Adam and get to the action? Take it away, Adam.
Thank you, gentlemen. Who's ready for some action? Please welcome to the ring at this time, special guest referee, Omega.
Welcome everyone to Professional Wrestling with a Message. We are here in the Lordatorium in Fate, Texas. I'm Bobby Graham, I know things. Joining me on color commentary, legendary Phil the Real Deal Bishop, and the returning Josh Taylor. Josh, welcome back to the announce table.
Appreciate that, Bobby. I'm excited to be back.
Weighing in at 230 pounds from Big Town Mall, Retro Dewey Declan!
Retro Dewey Declan getting the title shot he was supposed to get last month until Ryan Hart locked him in the locker room. He was trapped. Ryan Hart so generously, and I use that term loosely, offered to take his spot and defeated the man in the ring in the striped shirt, Omega, to become the new Texas champion.
Bobby, what an amazing dynamic having Omega as the special guest referee. I can smell in the auditorium a new Texas champion. What are your thoughts, Josh?
I couldn't agree more, Phil. I'll tell you what, Omega has got to have a little bit of bitterness in, because we all know Ryan Hart never wins anything fair and square. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a quick count tonight by special guest referee Omega.
I'm going to push back on that just a little bit, Bishop, because Omega is the personification of integrity, and so I think he is going to go out right down the middle despite his feelings.
Well, we will find out soon enough. But now it's time for the champion's introduction.
From Amarillo, Texas, he is the current Texas heavyweight champion,
Ryan Hart, his second time being Texas champion, one of only two men to win every title in this promotion. The other man is the gentleman to my right, Phil the Real Deal Bishop.
I tell you, Ryan Hart, an incredible competitor. I've traveled the world. I've been in the ring with him, where he's been on my side. He's been across the aisle. Now, despite his shenanigans, despite his temperament, if you will, he is a champion for a reason. He's an incredible competitor. I don't want to take anything away from him. But, Josh, let me make this very clear. He is an evil, evil man.
He is, and I'll tell you the one thing that I am happy to see that has occurred during my absence is that he no longer has the backup of the Guardian. The Guardian finally came to his senses and has now come to the bright side. But I agree with you, Phil. Ryan Hart is a great competitor. He's one of two men who have held every championship in this company for a reason, Bobby. And so I am excited to see what we have here in front of us tonight.
Absolutely right. There is no denying his talent. There is no denying his ability. His methods are questionable, as is his integrity and skills with the ladies. But he is undeniably a champion.
Well, there's Ryan Hart coming over and playing the shenanigans of the games that he plays.
If you say shenanigans one more time, I'm going to pistol whip you.
You know, the shenanigans.
That's it.
Oh.
Well, the Lauditorium is definitely letting us know what they think about the Texas heavyweight champion, Ryan Hart.
Definitely not a fan favorite, and the feeling is mutual. He hates the fans just as much as they hate him, because Ryan Hart only loves Ryan Hart and money. And
all right, let's call it. Who do we think is going to win this match? I say Dewey Declan.
I say Omega's the referee. He should hit the Omega code on both of them, pin him, and declare himself the champion. That's what I would do.
I kind of like that idea.
Okay, we're all going for Omega. Omega coding.
He is too good a guy to do it, though.
You know what, Bobby? You're right. He is a good guy.
But Omega, he has had a banner year. He has been the Texas champion, the interdenominational champion. He was the heavyweight champion, and he won the Emilio Lucero Battle Royal last year. He's accomplished so much. He's the smallest guy in the company with the biggest heart. There's a reason he is called the ultimate underdog.
You know, he rises to the occasion. Every time something's going on, Omega finds a way to fight back. He knows how to take punishment, and he has really progressed over the last year and a half, 2 years. Been really, really proud of that competitor.
He absolutely has. This is his first time in the position as a referee. So let's see what he does here. It's a whole different mindset, reffing a match versus being in one. you look at things a little bit different. And there's his first chance to get a pin, only a 1 count.
Ryan Hart looks to be a little bit surprised with what just transpired by Dewey Declan there with a nice little suplex that he gave Ryan Hart. The key to this here tonight, boys, and Bobby, you can give some insight because you manage Ryan Hart. How well will Ryan Hart be able to, as he gets clotheslined, how well will Ryan Hart be able to focus on the challenger and not pick on the ultimate underdog, Omega?
Well, you see, that's a good question. I think he's going to focus on the challenger. But however, he does greatly enjoy picking on Omega. Look at that counter by Dewey Declan. Rolling right up the ropes. Shades of Paul Roma, who half the people in the audience don't know who that is.
Great double axe handle.
Dewey Declan is on fire right now. He has taken it to the Texas champ, and so far Omega has done an amazing job calling it right down the middle.
You're absolutely right. The cadence of his pins was consistent, it's professional. And I got to point out, Dewey Declan, normally fun-loving, all smiles. I'm seeing more of an aggressive side here tonight because he did not appreciate having his opportunity stolen from him last month. Now you see Ryan Hart with the Greco-Roman throat hold.
Blatant chokehold by Ryan Hart. Referee Omega's right there. Look at that smug look on Ryan Hart's face. I would like nothing more than to slap the taste out of that guy's mouth.
Is that your way of saying that you're going to come out of retirement and slap the taste out of his mouth?
You know, I've been asked, are there instances where I would come out of retirement? That's absolutely one. I don't have to be out of retirement to slap his face, though. He disgusts me.
That is true, Phil. That is very, very true. We can feel the disgust in your voice there as now Ryan Hart is choking Dewey Declan over that middle rope as you have referee Omega breaking it up.
And he got the 5 count. He could have disqualified, but he pulled Ryan Hart off. That's the thing about having a wrestler as a referee. He's more of like an enforcer.
Yeah. And he's not scared to put his hands on the opponents.
What a great observation that he could have called for disqualification. He did not. This is Dewey Declan's opportunity to win. I think that Omega respects Dewey enough to try to give him as much of an opportunity to win this match as possible.
I think you're absolutely right there.
Now the action taken outside as Ryan Hart delivers a forearm right across the center of the back of Dewey Declan there. Phil, you're one of few people that can tell us exactly what Dewey's feeling on the outside of that ring right now.
Well, he's feeling some pressure in his esophagus from being choked. He's feeling some pain in his chest from being stomped on, and he's in a bad position right now. Anytime you're, oh my gosh!
Into the wall!
My heavens, he bounced off that wall like a basketball hitting a basketball court.
Bobby, I know that we're doing renovations right now, getting ready for the next chapter of Wrestling with a Message, but I don't think those renovations include messing up the drywall.
Well, maybe they want to expand. There was a rumor of expansion. Maybe he's trying to tear the wall down.
Break the walls down.
Here's where Ryan Hart is going wrong, guys. He shouldn't be in the ring. He should be out there capitalizing on an injured Dewey Declan right now, but instead, he wants to play up to the crowd.
You think about this. He can get a count-out win and doesn't have to get the pin. Now he's focused on us, taunting. Jaw-jacking with his former tag partner, the Bishop.
Well, he needs to keep his attention in the ring, not on me. I am not here in any type of a wrestling capacity. I'm just here to call the match.
Shot to the midsection by Dewey Declan. And a kick and a club. He goes down to the ground.
Dewey trying to fight back, but Hart, I think too much damage has been done. Dewey's going to have to dig down deep to make something happen here.
I will say this, guys. I've been gone for a while, but Ryan Hart looks like he may be in the best shape of his life.
He has. He's lost at least 10 pounds. I think closer to 15. He was pushing the 220, and he was billed tonight at 205.
Oh, look at him mocking Dewey Declan now, putting his bandana around the head of Ryan Hart, which does no surprise to me. That's just consummate Ryan Hart behavior there as he goes with a double axe handle right across the back of Dewey Declan on the outside of the ring.
This is just our first match tonight here in the Lordatorium. We still have the ladies' title defended in triple threat. Wait, look at this. Ryan Hart has a chair. Ryan Hart has a steel chair. He's just brought into the ring.
Why is Omega not throwing the chair out?
That's the other thing you get, Phil, when you have a referee that's a wrestler. They're going to tend to let things go a little bit further than a regular referee would be. And here's Ryan Hart with that chair.
Oh my
gosh! right across the back of Dewey Declan's back, right in front of a group of fans wearing Dewey Declan gear.
Ryan Hart wants to be disqualified. That's the thing. He wants to be disqualified.
Yes, because the championship cannot change hands on a disqualification.
Are you not calling a disqualification? I'm sorry, folks. I'm talking to the referee. That should be an automatic disqualification.
You know, again, Phil, I think that because Omega is a wrestler himself, he's going to let the rules bend a little bit here because he knows how important this match is to Dewey after Dewey was locked in the locker room last month.
That's the only thing I have to agree with you, Josh Taylor. He's giving Dewey an opportunity, but he doesn't want to give in to Ryan Hart's strategy.
That is not a little bit of lenience. Hitting the opponent with a chair is a blatant and automatic disqualification.
But it happened outside of the ring. If it was inside of the ring, it'd be different. That's the only thing I can think.
Oh, what a move! That may be the break that Dewey Declan needed, Bobby.
Both men are down. Referee Omega.
Dewey
the
ducked down deep there. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Both men down now. Both men rock. Dewey needs to get to his feet. This is Dewey's opportunity. Dewey has to beat Ryan Hart. Ryan Hart does not have to beat Dewey.
That's exactly right. And
What
Dewey's
is that
still...
smug look on his face?
I think he's still suffering the effects of that chair shot as Ryan Hart's still going back and forth with referee Omega. Now Declan down on the front of the floor, down in front of the ring here. What is Ryan Hart thinking now?
That's a great question.
Well, you were his manager. You should know what the man thinks.
Keyword was. Now he just took.
They just went to the back of the locker room.
What's going on back there? We can't see. Somebody got a camera back there.
Oh my goodness, did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot tell you what is happening right now. We can just hear thuds coming from the locker room. What is Omega doing? He's not calling for the bell, Phil. What is happening here?
What are we
doing?
He's telling him to count. Ryan Hart is saying, "Count me out."
Maybe that's what it is, guys. Maybe Omega doesn't want to let Ryan Hart retain the title the easy way by getting counted out or DQ'd.
This isn't the way to do it.
I don't know.
I hope we have an ambulance in the parking lot, gentlemen.
I gotta agree with Omega on this one. Don't let Ryan Hart do what Ryan Hart does.
Look at Omega shoving. Oh, the ultimate underdog Omega shoving the Texas heavyweight champion Ryan Hart.
I'm speechless here, guys. Sorry, I'm watching the referee, waiting for instructions. Beautiful Russian leg sweep by Dewey Declan.
That was textbook. He must have learned that from the Phil Bishop Russian leg sweep school.
Look at this. Perfect plex.
Oh, a very, very close 2 count there, Phil.
Dewey trying to get a second win. Dewey firing up. Ryan Hart is down. Dewey taking a lot of time.
He
needs
is.
to capitalize on the fact that Hart is down.
This
Taking a lot of time. Took a lot of time there, guys.
Rookie mistake by Dewey Declan, taking so much time. Ryan Hart got the boot up. Kick. Heart attack.
That may be it, gentlemen. All Ryan Hart needs to do is cover.
And he doesn't go for the pin?
Classic Ryan Hart.
What is going on here?
What a jerk.
Yeah, classic Ryan Hart right there, ladies and gentlemen. As he gets the chair back into the ring, now he's coming over to the announce table for something. He's grabbing his belt. What are you doing, Ryan?
Threw the chair in the ring. Now he grabs the Texas title.
He's doing everything he can to get disqualified here tonight.
Why? He had Dewey Dewey down. With all respect to Dewey Declan, Dewey was not getting up from the heart attack.
He had him beat. He hit him with this finisher, had him beat. Oh my gosh! The Texas title right to the head of Dewey Declan.
Finally calls for the bell.
That is some of the worst shenanigans I have seen or experienced from Ryan Hart. And I'm really disappointed.
Wait a minute, look at this.
Really disappointed in Omega for allowing some of this to take place and happen.
What's Omega doing?
I think he's got a hand on the title like the ref is supposed to.
The referee's checking on Dewey Declan.
Oh! Omega Code! Omega Code! He had enough!
What are we seeing from Omega right now, guys?
That's it, Omega, get you some!
Omega's had absolutely enough. Omega has snapped, and Omega is attacking the Texas champion right now.
I have never seen Omega get pushed to a bowling point, but he has completely snapped in two.
I absolutely love it.
And here comes Dewey Declan.
They're not going to wait for Super Slam.
They are going to fight this through to the locker room, it looks like here, ladies and gentlemen, as Omega and Dewey Declan are double teaming the Texas Heavyweight Champion.
And for the second time, it goes to a brawl back to the back.
Guys, I don't know. We're talking about new things and renovations in the Lordatorium. Well, by gosh, I hope the powers to be are listening. We need a screen so we can see what's going on when things go to the back.
Absolutely.
Let's turn it over to Adam.
Omega got his revenge. Before we move on in the action, we do have a special guest here in the crowd tonight. He turned 7 years old today. His name is Jonah. Wave for everybody. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jonah.
Hope you have a whale of a birthday.
Who's ready for some more action?
I know, I sure am.
I don't know. That was a lot for a first opening match, gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall! That never gets old.
Introducing first, weighing in at 200 pounds, from Mount Olympus, Caleb Riley.
Caleb Riley was incredibly impressive last month in the Fatal 4-Way, getting chopped to oblivion by the Guardian. But man, did he turn heads. We've only seen him 3 or 4 times here in the Lordatorium, but he seems to get better every time I see him.
Fantastic competitor, amazing young man, has really made a name for himself here in the Christian wrestling ministry, and I cannot wait to see who he is wrestling tonight.
I'll tell you what, he looks like he's in fantastic shape, too. Look at those arms. They are absolutely cut and ripped.
He's got his hands full tonight as he takes on the returning Brixton Shaw.
Former champion, former tag team champion, a formidable opponent.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, gentlemen. Brixton Shaw has always been one of my favorite men to see wrestle and compete in the ring. I love the man from across the pond.
Weighing in at 17 stone from the whole of England, Brixton Shaw!
I also just really like his music.
Brixton looks thick. He looks pumped. He looks ready. We haven't seen him in quite a while. This man is a competitor. Let me tell you, this is a guy that I have learned so much from over the years when I was wrestling.
He is such a blend of strength. He is so hard-hitting. He's a great technical wrestler, and he's deceptively fast.
I was just about to throw that in. You look at a man of the size of Brixton Shaw, you don't think that he can be fast and quick, but Brixton is very fast, quick, and light on his feet when he's in the squared circle.
Now he's announced at 17 stone. That transfers to about 242 pounds, but he moves like a cruiserweight.
shades of Bam Bam Bigelow. That guy was huge, and he could move.
And he could do a beautiful moonsault off the top rope.
And here we go. Our second match of the evening, let us call our elbow tie-up, but Brixton turned into an armbar.
I'm not quite sure they got the collar elbow tie up there. I think Brixton automatically went for that arm.
You're right. They went. It looked like a collar and elbow, and he immediately countered. He's trying to. That's the thing that he does. He makes you think he's doing one thing, and then he turns around and does something completely different.
But look at Caleb Riley. They're doing a great job of a little back and forth. Greco-Roman slam down there, but Brixton Shaw got the upper hand on that. But look at Caleb Riley right back at it. Then he returns the favor.
See, both of these men have a tremendous amateur wrestling background, and you're seeing that here in this match as they both go for takedowns, and it's tit for tat thus far.
Well, and young Caleb's got his hands full. I'm not sure he has studied up on Brixton Shaw, but boy, oh boy, Brixton can come at you from all directions as he delivers a boot right to the midsection.
Absolutely. Now he has him in a headlock, just squeezing away at the head of Caleb Riley, pushes him back. Irish whip. Shoulder tackle takes Caleb Riley down.
Caleb Riley down, Brixton Shaw on top. Brixton's going to hit the ropes. What's he going to go for? Look at the speed of Caleb Riley. Oh, beautiful move by Brixton Shaw.
His kicks are so powerful. I mean, you can just hear the snap when he kicks somebody, when he just unleashes that kick on someone. It's almost to the likes of a Shawn Michaels super kick. Nice. Oh, that must have been from the Phil Bishop School of Drop Kicks.
That was a gorgeous drop kick. Runs in with the hip splash.
I never realized I had so many schools outside of the Phil's Falling Off a Ladder school.
We got 7 streams of income. One of them is wrestling, 6 of them are schools.
Big front splash by Caleb Riley. There's a 1, 2. But it's going to take more than that to take Brixton Shaw down. But great moves by Caleb Riley. We're seeing some really solid wrestling here today, guys.
That felt like a little bit of a fast count from referee Aaron Scott.
Shoots Brixton into the corner. Back elbow to the temple. That'll rock you. Missile drop kick from Brixton Shaw. Is that going to be enough?
1, 2. Caleb gets his shoulder up.
Man, you gotta like the fight in this young Caleb Riley. That's the second time that Brixton Shaw attempted that missile drop kick. The first one, Riley had it planned out, but the second one connected. And here's Riley giving some shots right to the midsection of Brixton Shaw and a huge clothesline.
Wow.
He put everything he had into that clothesline.
Everything that Brixton does is so methodical. 2 count. So methodical, so thought out. There's so much power there, guys.
Well, even with the cover, before Brixton covered him. Oh, and listen to that. Right across the back of Caleb Riley. Before Brixton put the pin down, he drugged Riley to the middle of the ring so he could not put his foot on the rope.
Great ring awareness by Brixton Shaw. Kick to the back of the head. How is that legal?
Very dangerous. 1, 2. Caleb Riley gets the shoulder up.
That's just got to be muscle memory there, guys, because I don't know how he kicked out of that one.
Brixton Shaw certainly has the experience advantage and the size advantage in this match.
He just slapped the taste right out of Caleb Riley's mouth. As his head bounces right off that turnbuckle.
Caleb Riley looks about to be out on his feet, but then he gets a sunset flip. Only a 2. Rolls through, kick to the midsection. Goes. Fisherman suplex. Is that going to be enough? Has he got him? Only a 2.
Wow. Caleb Riley had everything on that fisherman's hook.
Flatliner.
You can never count Brixton at 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
I'll tell you, I am liking what we are seeing from Caleb Riley, guys. He is not giving up. He's giving Brixton Shaw everything that he's got. And I think that it's going to take a whole lot more for Brixton to get the 1, 2, 3 on Caleb Riley. He's going to have to knock this young man completely out.
I think you're right, Josh. And still to come, we've got a triple threat match for the ladies title and a battle royal to determine the #1 contender to face Bam Bam Malone next month.
I am so excited about the triple threat match with the young ladies because there's been some real animosity buildup between the sisters, and when you throw little Jade in there, this is going to be an incredible wrestling match for these young ladies.
And did you see the clip that was posted to social media? I have 2 daughters, and when girls' hormones start ramming up like that, it's nothing but a tornado wind.
Absolutely right. And you see shots there by Caleb Riley. Starting to make a comeback.
Huge uppercut there by Caleb Riley across the jaw of Brixton Shaw as he's going to try to... And we have a reversal by Shaw. Oh!
Running European uppercut.
He had everything on that one, Bobby. There was some power behind that, and Caleb Riley is rethinking his decision to train for professional wrestling.
Yeah, all 17 stone was behind that punch.
Yep. Now all 17 stones behind that big boot that he's got in the throat of Caleb Riley. Referee Aaron Scott admonishing Brixton. Puts another boot in the face for good measure. Bishop, you've been in the ring with Brixton. If you're Caleb Riley, what do you need to do right now to win this match?
Right now, you are going to have to think about every single wrestling move you have ever learned, and you're going to have to... Whoa! Almost 3! The hammer's coming down! But you've got to be digging down deep. You've got to be going to the well, and you've got to be pulling out things you may not have thought of or done for years in order to get this guy down.
I mean, just look at the back of young Caleb Riley. He's got scratch marks all over his back from hitting the ropes. And did you guys hear the crowd? Were they chanting Power Ranger?
Maybe.
Power Rangers were before my time, so I'm not sure who they're referring to.
Before your time?
I'm thinking they were referring to Caleb Riley's outfit. Caleb Riley's outfit almost gives you the look of what a Power Rangers costume would look like.
Listen, Bobby, I gotta say something real quick. I'm getting older. The brain doesn't work the way it used to. Thank you for correcting me. You've done it since we've been backstage. My mind is not working. I think I've taken a few too many hits to the head.
That's always my excuse when I can't remember something. I tell people, hey, I'm a pro wrestler, I've been hitting the head a lot. Look at this!
What a move by Caleb Riley!
Like a German into a Uranagi.
He wraps him up. 1!
That was beautiful, and he hooked the leg and he hooked the arm.
Look at the frustration setting in on young Caleb Riley. He's thinking to himself, what more do I have to do to get the win in this match?
But this kid is so impressive.
I'm very impressed with his athleticism, with his will to not quit.
Irish whip reverse once again. Spinebuster, sit-out spinebuster.
Hooks the legs. Brixton Shaw could have it right here, but no. Caleb Riley instinctively somehow dug down deep into places we don't talk about at parties to get that shoulder up.
And it's also things we don't say at the Christian Wrestling with a Message.
Are they saying apple soup? Apple soup?
That was 2. Your hearing's going as well. The mind is the first thing to go, the hearing is next.
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a bit younger than Phil, but I thought I heard apple soup too.
I tell you, one more bad blow to the head, and it could be all over for me. Thank God I'm not wrestling anymore.
One too many chair shots.
Speaking of bad blows to the head, you got them going back and forth now between Caleb Riley and Brixton Shaw. Caleb throwing those right hands.
And I'm surprised that referee Aaron Scott is letting him keep the closed fist. Oh!
So many kicks to the midsection.
He may have to be checked for broken ribs when the night's over.
I would not be surprised. Fires up.
Oh! Slapped the taste out of his mouth
for the second time tonight.
I don't think there's any taste left in there still.
Brixton now is just toying with the young Caleb Riley.
Brixton being a little bit cocky.
See, I don't know if these fans on the front row understand what they're doing. because they keep saying that was weak to Brixton Shaw, and all that is doing is unleashing more punishment on young Caleb Riley.
It's almost like an attack match where the guy's trying to get in to defend his partner. But look at this, Caleb Riley fires up. Brixton was distracted by the fans.
Superman punch.
Stats come down. He's now 25% stronger.
Caleb Riley.
Pro wrestling.
Caleb Riley is firing up. He's got his second win. He can have Brixton Shaw right here, right now.
It's a Health Nelson counter. Suplex brainbuster.
That's it, folks.
That's
it.
gotta be it.
Brixton Shaw with the brainbuster. That's it. Oh, he kicked out. How did he kick out?
No way. Again,
instinctively. I think he just went to places even deeper than the places you spoke about before.
Wow.
He's looking for a ton of bricks. Oh, young Caleb Riley counters, rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Young Caleb Riley with a quick counter.
Riley wins.
What an incredible win for the young Caleb Riley.
Look at the shock on the veteran Brixton Shaw's face. What a match, Bobby Graham. I can understand why you have been so impressed with young Caleb Riley.
There are big things in the future of Caleb Riley. Mark my words, he is destined for gold. And you saw why here tonight in the Lordatorium.
Absolutely incredible. What a victory for the young Caleb Riley. Quick roll-up. Brixton was not expecting it. 1, 2, 3, and Caleb Riley with the victory.
What an amazing match. We still have a triple threat for the ladies title. And then our main event, the Battle Royal, to determine the #1 contender to face Bam Bam Malone in November.
My money's on Guardian all the way. I think Guardian's got this Battle Royal wrapped up.
I agree with you, Phil, and for the first time in my career as a commentator, am I going to agree with you that the Guardian is going to be my pick to win. Never before have I picked the Guardian.
Life is good. Let's go to senior referee Josh.
Out here tonight. You all enjoying the show? All right. Love you too. All right. I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna just give y'all a little bit of me, who I am, how I am. I got to where I am to this point. It all started back in 1980. I was born. Yes, I'm old. And I was born and raised in church. I gave my life to Christ at 6 years old. Not long after I'd given my life to Christ, my parents, they split up. They divorced. Went and lived with my mom for many, many years. From the age of 6 to 15, I lived with my mom. I went to my dad's every weekend, visit my father. About 15 years old, I turned rebellious. Now I look back at it, I turned stupid. I was a regular teenager. I did stupid things. I ran around with stupid people. I was with the wrong crowd. They influenced me. My walk with Christ at that point was the furthest I've ever been away from Him. From 15 till about 18, I was the furthest away from Christ than I've ever been in my life. But at the same time, I knew He was there. I knew He was there with me. I would go to parties, be sitting there partying with my friends, drinking, doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. But as I'm sitting there, all of a sudden I get this feeling deep down inside that it's time to go. You don't need to be here. And at that time, I was smart and I listened. I'd get up, tell all my buddies, hey, I gotta go. I'd leave. Majority of the time, sometime soon after I left, either a big fight would break out, the cops would show up. The Lord protected me. The Lord protected me on multiple occasions. I was at my apartment complex that I lived in at the time.
walking around with some buddies, just left the party, walked around the corner. To my dismay, there is a giant man standing around this corner with a pistol in his hand. The guy pulled the pistol up and put it right in between my friend's eyes and said, "You know right now I could blow your head off." And he pulled the trigger. The gun jammed. Nothing fired out of that gun. We took off running. Jesus was there with us. He saved us. He protected us. Driving down the road one day, raining, I lose control. Head first into a barrier. Middle of traffic, cars whizzing past me, flying past me. None of them hit me. None of them did any more damage than what just me hitting that barrier. The Lord was there. The Lord protected me. That's all right. But hey, we don't need lights. That just makes it easier for me. So, to say all this, no matter how far away from Christ that I was, He was always there with me. Grew up a little bit, got a little bit older, met my wonderful wife. She saved my life. She told me we were dating, we were living together in sin, and she looked at me and she said, "I can't do this. I can't keep living like this." We weren't actively in church. We should have been, but we were not. She said, "I cannot keep doing this." She says, "You have to make a decision. Either we continue to date and you move out and find your own place, or we get married and we continue on with our relationship." I took my time. I thought about it. I pondered on it. That was 23 years ago, and she still stands by my side this day. We have actively found a church. What really turned the tide for us was 9/11. She was pregnant with our son on 9/11. The towers got ran into. The terrorists attacked our country. And we looked at each other and said, we have to change. We can't change our country. We can't change each other. We have to change ourselves. And first things first is we're going to start actively getting in church. We're going to go to church. We're going to actively, spiritually work on our own personal relationship with Christ. And to this day, our marriage, our walk is stronger than it's ever been before, and the only reason is because my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So that's a little bit about me. So let's get this ball rolling. Let's get this next match going.
What a great message from senior referee
Josh. I don't believe y'all appreciate it, so I'm going to try it again. Let's hear it for our senior referee, Josh. That's much better. With all that screaming, don't forget to go over here and get a drink, maybe a snack, some merchandise. All right, the following contest is a ladies triple threat match for the ladies championship. Introducing first, from Forney, Texas, Rowdy Riley.
The first competitor in the triple threat match is Rowdy Ray Ray.
Hey guys, I don't know if you noticed our shoes. They're really cool. They're LeBron James.
Who? I don't watch fake sports. I stick to pro
And her
wrestling.
first opponent, from Rockwall, Texas, Razor.
Ladies and gentlemen, sister versus sister, Rowdy Ray Ray, Razor, throw little Jade in there. You have got a triple threat match for the ladies championship.
Let me tell you, I do not envy referee Josh Hudgens right now because, again, as I said earlier, I have 2 daughters, and the last thing you want to do is get in the middle of a girl fight. It's definitely hard to break it up when they get going.
I can only imagine. You got sister versus sister. We've talked before about champion's advantage. I think that Jade has an advantage here because she could just let the sisters fight.
That's actually a very good thought process,
the
Bobby.
Ladies champion from Greenville, Texas, Little Jade.
Little Jade, the ladies champion, makes her way around the ring.
I tell you, you got to give this young lady credit at such a young age to be willing to step into the ring with 2 other girls who are already at each other's necks, probably not only in the ring but at home, and willing to put her belt, her title on the line.
The self-proclaimed only member of the Bobby Graham fan club is defending her title tonight. A triple threat match, and I cannot wait to see these 3 girls go at it. They have been so impressive over the last few years, watching them grow in their abilities, their talents, and their confidence.
I tell you, the mom and the dad have asked us to have this match here because they keep breaking the china cabinet, the furniture at home, so we have made this match official for tonight.
And that is why we can't have nice things.
Like I said, you don't get in between 2 sisters when they're fighting.
Well, you see the sisters eyeing each other. They're not even paying attention to little Jade.
Look at that. They went to team up against Rowdy Ray Ray. She slides out of the ring.
Very, very smart move by Rowdy Ray Ray there to slide under that double clothesline and get right out of the ring.
And notice, referee Josh is not counting because in a triple threat, there are no countouts and no disqualifications. Arm drag there by Razor.
Oh! What a clothesline by the champion.
There's a reason why she's the champion.
Nice forearm there.
Rowdy Ray Ray playing it smart right now, just watching these 2 fight. Now she slides in the ring.
Razor with some chops of her own. Here comes Rowdy Ray Ray. Rowdy Ray Ray's not going to wait for a super slam. She wants her sister right here, right now.
She better turn around. She better turn around. Oh, look at her grab the hair. Referee Josh is letting it go now. She's choking her.
No disqualification. What's he going to do?
If you're the mother and father here, what do?
You
Oh!
You chant, fight for our love.
Don't kick your sister. And here comes Rowdy Ray Ray outside on the champ.
Oh, man, look, she stops
Countered.
it. Both girls countering. Neither one able to get the other's head to bounce off that apron.
Razor slams them both in.
Go, Razor.
Razor throws the champ back into the ring. Little Ray Ray gets herself in herself.
Razor slides back in. Rowdy Ray Ray's in one corner. Leighton Jade's in the other.
No!
And a splash. All 3 ladies in the corner.
Oh! A double super kick!
It's a double pin. 2. Sorry, I got really excited there.
We were this close to having a new ladies champion.
Well, you know what? Razor said, I'm going to make it a no-doubter, and I'm going to pin both of them so they can both have lost to me tonight. Oh, she
Little
turned her
Jade.
back on the champ.
Kick to the midsection.
Oh!
Heart attack.
Little Jade want to hold on to her championship. She's up. She wants to hear from the crowd. Razor's down. Little Ray Ray's on the outside. Very, very smart move.
But Rowdy Ray
Look at
Ray.
Rowdy Ray Ray.
Just watching.
She looks like a lioness stalking her prey.
Well said, Josh Taylor. Well said. Now she slides in the ring. Jade's distracted. Gives her a shot. Hits the ropes. Ducks.
Uh-oh. Oh! Look at the power of the champ.
Champion with the size advantage here.
Another slam.
Second slam by
What's
Little
wrong with the
Jade.
champ?
Third time's the charm.
Razor's out on the front of the apron here. Just kind of looks like she might be buying her time, gentlemen.
1, 2.
Razor pulls her out.
What do you mean, what are you doing? She wants to win the title too.
Or maybe she's taking up for her sister finally.
I doubt it.
No.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, a nice forearm.
Jade just shoves her back.
No, girl fight!
That's a real girl fight right there, guys. That is a real girl fight.
They're not waiting for Super Slam.
Oh, double clothesline.
Rowdy Ray Ray with the double clothesline. Is she going to capitalize? Kick to her sister.
Oh!
Double senton.
Beautiful. Goes for the pin.
Comes
Double pin.
above.
Only a 2 count.
It looks like both sisters have the right idea. They're going to pin both competitors, so there's no doubt in anybody's mind who the winner is.
Beautiful observation.
Yeah, no doubt in anybody's mind, but if you want to get the pin, put all your weight on one person.
You know, I'm honestly surprised that the sisters haven't ganged up on the champ together.
They're both, she went for a double suplex. They both started clubbing on her. Now it looks like double suplex to Rowdy Ray Ray.
But that took it out of the girls too. Razor and champion Little Jade are down.
Yeah, all three girls still down on the apron there, looking to try to fight their way back up. All of them moving very, very slow, guys.
Rowdy Ray Ray's back to her feet. Razor's almost there. Little Jade is rocked.
All three girls kind of seem hesitant now. Nope, there's Razor with a attack on Little Jade. Little Jade on attack on Rowdy Ray Ray. Jeez.
Rowdy Ray Ray going towards her sister. They're just oh!
That hurt.
Oh! Wow! Listen to that
really
double
hurt.
chop!
Now they're trading forearms. Kick to the midsection. DDT by Rowdy Ray Ray.
That could be it. She's not pinning.
Champion. Remember, the champion does not have to be involved in the decision for the title to change hands.
Rowdy Ray Ray should have went for the pin there, guys.
It's a kick. What is she? Is she going to go for it? Twist of fate.
Oh my gosh.
What a move!
Rowdy Ray Ray may be dead. 2.
She gets the shoulder up.
Wow.
Referee Josh Hudgens right on top of the action.
There is a reason why he's the senior referee. And it's not because he's Hispanic. Because
I thought it was because he's all swole now.
he is swole.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, she's tuning up the band. She's tuning up the band.
I don't think she got all of it, but she got enough of it.
Oh!
It's a super kick to the back. Wow.
That sends Rowdy Ray Ray. And I see Mom and Dad over here. They are on pins
She is
and
up on
needles.
the second row.
Razor up. Razor on the second row. Splash! 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion. That's going to be an interesting car ride home, gentlemen, between Razor and Rowdy Ray Ray.
Well, I think Razor gets to ride up front because only winners get to be up front.
Well, where's Mom going to ride? She kicking her to the back?
Did she win a match?
That's not an argument I'm having.
She's consoling the girl who lost.
Oh, okay, that's being a good mom. Yeah, that's being a good mom. Good observation, Bobby.
It's still good parenting, Joe.
Yeah, good observation. What a great triple threat match there by these young ladies. I would almost put money that they could take out some of the men in the grown-up division.
I mean, it's possible.
They were throwing chops like APOC in there.
That one echoed through the Lord of Touring.
Man, that made me glad I'm not in the ladies division.
Speaking of,
Is it time?
what's the over-under on 20 chops for tonight in the Battle Royal? Because you got APOC and the Guardian in
Oh,
there.
it's over. I'm going to over
It's
25 or 30
We
probably.
need a chop meter in the corner.
Let's see if we can keep track of how many chops there are tonight, guys.
Let's
do it.
happen, Captain.
All right.
Introducing two-time WCCW champion.
That's world-class championship wrestling for you folks that don't know.
That's what I grew up watching. Home of the Von Erichs.
Captain.
Too many K's for comfort. Captain Kevin Caskey making his way to the ring. Talking about God knows what.
There is Captain looking for a fist bump by a young lady in the front row, and she said, nope, not having it.
What everyone think of that? Yeah, just think of those ladies champions in there. You know, I feel old with a lot of these guys to begin with. After watching that, I really feel old. But that's all right. They have set the bar for the Battle Royal that's coming up. The Captain's Corner truly endorses our kids that are here doing the work of the Lord in the ring, and we really like that. So enough about all of that. Let's get to something really important. Captain's Corner always has a special guest, and tonight, no exception to that rule. You know him, and you still love him. I don't know why. But let's bring him out. Former CWF champion and the #1 contender. It is the Guardian.
Let me ask you this, Phil. How can you be a former champion when you didn't actually lose your championship?
He did forfeit the title. That makes him a former champion. Not a quit.
He broke his hand, Bobby. He broke his hand. Would you rather him wrestle with a cast on so you could say he was using a foreign object?
I mean, do what you gotta do.
I may or may not have pulled that line from Royal Rumble.
Well, I mean, we didn't have a righteous rumble to determine the champion.
You know, he may not be a current champion, but he's the people's champion.
I'm not sure we're allowed to say that. That may be copyrighted.
Dwayne Johnson or Dallas Page?
No. That was used long before the Rock came around.
Oh, okay. Did he be used?
All right, so we have the Guardian out here, and I know that you had that injury a couple of months ago because you had a hangnail or something, and you had to forfeit your title. You had to forfeit your title. I did. Oh, it's going to be one of these interviews again. Let's see if I can muster a few words. So anyway, you don't have to do this. You know that, right? You're not as young as you used to be. You look bigger on television. But you're going to get into the battle. Oh, is that a fat joke? I would never do a fat joke. We do a belly. But anyway, you don't have to do this tonight in the Battle Royal. You're going to get in with 10 top competitors. And what do you think is going to happen in that ring? I think they're going to go after you first because there's something on the line.
Well, they may. That's probably not a good strategy for them because, well, I am the strongest man this side of a drug test.
He used my line!
They can come, but here's the deal. Here's the deal, Captain. I was forced out with an injury, a broken wrist, not a hangnail, thanks to Bam Bam Malone. And since he decides that he just comes when he wants to, I'll still be the people's champion. I'll challenge anybody in the back.
All right. Well, I tell you what, you've accomplished one thing. Because of that comment on how strong you were, I was actually speechless. I didn't know how to respond to that. So, congratulations. That's a first. So, you know, enough of this jibber-jabber, and I know you're a man of very few words. Very few. But why don't we go ahead and we'll get started with the Battle Royal. So, sir, if you would step up into the ring, we'll announce you as the first contestant in the Battle Royal.
Sounds good, let's go.
All right, that's the captain's corner. I'm the captain. You're not Captain Alex.
I am excited to see this new side of the Guardian. I'm not sure what transpired between him and Ryan Hart as I was away for a couple of years, but man, am I excited to see this new Guardian.
I'm excited that he made Captain speechless. I didn't know that was possible.
Hey, and you got to be excited that he used your words.
Omega!
Well, I do know things.
You do know things, Bobby. I can agree to that. And here he is, the ultimate underdog, Omega.
Omega could win the opportunity. And how much poetic justice would it be if Omega won tonight and then faced Bam Bam alone, the man who stole the title from him by cashing in the case for Christ?
Wow. Well, he didn't steal it. He used the case for Christ for the exact reason it's supposed to be used. You capitalize on an opportunity.
He did, you're right. However, that was just a beautiful moment. That was a very emotional, feel-good moment. It's like watching Rudy. You know, he finally won the championship.
It'll be interesting to see what some of these competitors have left in the tank after already competing here tonight. You have young Caleb Riley, you have Dewey Declan. Here is 1/3 of the Bible Club, Luke 9. He's here by himself tonight, though, boys. There is no Johnny Harris in the building.
Who?
I mean Johnny Lawless.
You know, a funny story.
He said Johnny Hairless.
I did say hairless because he's bald.
Guardian has an advantage not just in size, but he's fresh. Luke 9 is fresh. Everyone else has pulled double duty in some form or fashion.
Well, there's a couple more
PFC Graham
competitors.
is fresh.
Well, there's one more back there that's fresh, guys.
Ryan Hart, still Texas champion. Took about 14 times to get disqualified, but he finally got what he wanted. Stare down between Ryan Hart and the Bishop. What's that all about?
That's
Bad blood.
I guess old
That was
habits die
weeks
hard.
ago.
I was making a reference to a certain unnamed singer.
The Apocalypse!
Taylor Swift, Bad Blood. She's got a song, man.
I don't listen to her garbage.
I don't either, but I have a kid that does.
That's on you. She has one good song.
Here's the other man. Here's the other man that is fresh and also powerful. That is APOC, Adam Asher.
Adam Asher said, who's this guy?
Give him some welcome back shots.
That is Josh Papadopoulos, one of the best color commentators this side of the table.
Wow. I'll be honest, Phil, I was wondering how long it was going to take for you to get one of your Papadopoulos lines in here tonight.
Did you say steak? I love steak.
Love steak.
Hey, speaking of steak, Outback in Forney is opening this weekend, and they're giving out free steak. What?
You need to tell me more.
Yeah, all I had to do was go online, sign up for a spot, and I got 2 free meals.
I'm going to go by myself and get 2 free meals. Beat the system.
So what do you think here, guys? Is everyone going to go after the Guardian?
Why would everyone go after the Guardian?
When do I ring the bell?
When the referee says so.
Or maybe when the first punch is thrown?
Bell. And there are
This is
9
chaos.
men going at it. We were supposed to have 10, but Ryzilla was interested. Big boot to the face of the Guardian.
Look at what
They got Dewey just
stomping a mud hole in Ryan Hart over there. I think those two guys still have a little bit of animosity towards Ryan Hart.
Remember,
You
guys,
deserve it.
remember, guys, if you see a chop, you got to call it out.
Yep.
You got to keep track of the chops.
Look
We will
how
have the
Riley is
chop
almost
counter.
eliminated. He is on the outside, on the outside, on the outside.
But he's back on the inside, back on the inside.
That's not part of the song.
I know, but I added it.
Entirely too much action going on in the ring as Brixton Shaw working on 2 men, Retro Dewey Declan and the open underdog Omega. One! I see one chop!
There's one.
Big splash on the Dewey and Omega from Brixton Shaw.
Now you have the Guardian and Caleb Riley, and now Adam Asher all ganging up on PFC Graham.
I don't know.
Oh,
We're at
Two chops. Three chops.
A scratch of the back by Adam Asher on Brixton Shaw. Oh, here it comes, guys. Number 3.
Double chop.
Four chops.
Does the double count as 2?
Did I hear a 5th one? I think Luke 9 just chopped Dewey Declan. There's 5.
6. We're at 6 people. 6 chops.
7.
7 chops. 8, 9. Because he did a double. That was 8, 9.
Oh, the other one was double 2, so we're at 10 actually. 10 chops now. Look, Omega about to be thrown over by Ryan Hart. 11.
It's a good thing we've got someone here that's good with numbers at the table, Phil.
Well, I'm a tax advisor. I got to do something right with numbers.
No one has been eliminated yet. We've got 11 chops.
11 chops, 9 men, 1 shot at the title.
Look at the Guardians taking it easy here in the corner, catching his breath. You got PFC Graham going in on Adam Asher.
It's not a bad move.
Again, Brixton Shaw slams Luke 9 in the corner.
Oh, look at this, guys. Look.
Teaming up on Ryan Hart.
They're teaming up against Ryan Hart. Is he going to go over?
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
12 and 13. That was a double. Double chop. That's 13 by Brixton Shaw.
Good call, Josh.
Remember, we think it's going to be 20 or more in this match. We are at 13, and the action has just started.
I'm thinking 50 at this point.
Caleb Riley giving it to 14. Good.
14.
That
He
one
hurt his hand with that one.
Oh, double axe handle.
Handled by Graham Weston.
15. That was a weak one, though, Adam Asher.
It was weak.
We need a better one than that. APOC, that was weak. Oh, APOC just poked Dewey Declan in the eye.
That was a very Christian-like
poke.
17, another double chop by the Guardian.
Folks, there's no other way to say it, but chops are on the menu tonight.
Yes, they are. And now Adam Asher taking it easy in the corner as the Guardian is working on Brixton Shaw. We have yet to have a competitor eliminated here tonight yet, guys.
There's so much on the line. A shot at Bam Bam alone in November for the winner of this match.
And that will be on November 23rd. Is that correct, Bobby?
November the 12th.
November 12th. Okay.
PFC Graham may be eliminating Omega. He's got him up. Oh, what is it? 18.
That was a belly chop.
But it still counts. Luke 9 and Dewey Declan are making a
Caleb
wish.
Riley just went over the top, but he landed on the apron. And then watch the shot by Brixton Shaw.
Adam Asher just poked Ryan Hart.
Oh, kick. Caleb Riley's been eliminated. Our first elimination of the night is Caleb Riley.
Are we at 17 or 19?
We're at
19.
19 chops so far, 8 men left. Caleb Riley's been eliminated.
You see a team an alliance formed basically by Dewey Declan and Omega. I think they bonded over.
Oh, Brixton Shaw goes over the top. APOC clotheslines him right over the top rope.
That was beautiful. Luke 9 just charging at POC Graham. These two have had some history lately.
And they're exchanging blows.
There's been a feud boiling between.
Oh, look at Adam Asher just pulling Ryan Hart by the hair. Oh, look at that power.
Goes over. He's hanging on. He is hanging on. Ryan Hart going over too. Both men so close to being eliminated. Luke 9 with the counter. Oh,
Ryan Hart skinned the cat. Ryan Hart did not make it out. He's back inside.
Caleb Riley and Brixton Shaw are having it out on the floor here. They've already been eliminated.
They are just brawling back.
That counts. That's 20. That's 20.
Big kick. PFC Graham is out.
PFC Graham has been
Bicycle kick by Lee Apostle. Luke 9 takes out PFC Graham. They're down to 6 men.
I think Brixton Shaw may have just broke his hand slapping the taste out of Caleb Riley's mouth again.
Wow. Look at this. Look at Guardian. He's got Omega. He's got him hoisted up. Is he going to toss him over?
Look out on the front row. Oh!
Omega has been eliminated.
My goodness.
It looks like
Gracias.
The Guardian may have hurt his back there, guys. He grimaced in pain.
I may have overheard that Guardian injured his back earlier this week.
You know, I heard the same rumor, Phil.
I don't like
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Irish whip.
Stinger splash
In stereo. Look, you got a brawl still going on the outside. The four men who've been eliminated are taking it to each other.
Oh, hold on, Dewey, hold on.
Oh, I don't know what to watch. The action on the outside, the action on the inside.
The action on the inside is what counts. I'm going to watch that.
He's biting it. He's got eliminated.
He just bit Dewey Declan's hand, and he spit on it.
Oh, that's not.
He just
That is
spit
not
his gum out.
at all. Look at the stare down. It's Guardian and Hart. There's 4 men left, and Guardian and Hart are one-on-one in the ring, staring each other down with Apocalypse and Luke 9 watching.
One of these
APOC throws his hands up, says, "Hey, this is between you guys." Former partners
So much
standing toe to
history.
toe. Hey guys, I don't know, but I'm going to call it. I feel the Guardian about to slap the mess out of Ryan Hart. Either that or he's going to deliver one crazy chop.
Tensions
Wait a
are
minute.
at a boiling point. They are head to head.
smiling.
What? No!
No!
Oh!
Looked like they were going for a hug. Thought we were going to see Hart's Legacy reunited there.
The Guardian tells him to bring it. Uh-oh.
It's offering a chop. What number is this?
23. Oh, it is 28.
Yeah, we were 26.
30. 30.
We're at 30 chops. 30 chops.
Oh, what a forearm by Luke 9. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he unzipped it.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
32 chops.
Oh, my goodness.
Yowzer, you know that hurt.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Ryan Hart is all alone, and Ryan Hart
Is eliminated. What a way. The two big guys working together. I love it.
You got eliminated.
Yes.
Bishop is
Piece of
taunting him.
trash. You got eliminated.
What is Ryan Hart doing?
But the crowd.
What is Ryan Hart up to?
Look at that, buddy. Your night's over. You get to go to Chili's.
What is Ryan Hart doing?
What is he doing?
Oh my God! He just took out Phil Bishop. He just knocked Phil Bishop out with the bell. We need to get a medical attention out here at the table.
What was that?
We need medical attention. Someone needs to come and check on Phil. He is under the table.
Get him up, get him out of here.
Get him out. Get him to the back. Get him some medical help.
Oh my God.
He's busted open. Phil Bishop is bleeding, ladies and gentlemen.
Josh.
Bobby, there are a lot of things that I've seen while being in this industry, but one of them is not seeing Phil Bishop bleeding like that. That was completely uncalled for by Ryan Hart.
Wow. It
was so traumatic. It was so traumatic. A young fan had to be carried out of the Lordatorium here tonight. I cannot believe. Oh my gosh! It's the Bible Club baby.
Bible Club baby is back. Wow. I'm going to try and get my composure. That was very upsetting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. We still know that we have a show here that we have to call, but myself and Bobby Graham both speechless here with the acts of what just happened by Ryan Hart.
Look at this. Bible Club baby is back.
Nobody puts baby in a corner. Listen to Luke 9. He's getting upset.
Wow.
I don't know if the competitors in the ring right now know what to do.
Wow, shot there to Luke 9. I'm going to try and get back to the action because this is our main event here at the Lord Auditorium.
And again, a lot on the line, as we said at the top of this match. The winner is going to face Bam Bam Malone next month for the title.
And Luke 9 just took a big splash from Adam Asher, the Apocalypse.
And now you have the two big men working together here on Luke 9. Oh my gosh! Can you imagine
He's
the
staggering around
impact?
like Jack Sparrow right now. Ric Flair flop by the Apostle Luke 9.
I don't know if the Apostle Luke 9 is going to be able to regather his thoughts after the two freight trains that hit him.
Yeah, he just got annihilated by the two big men. Guardian, Adam Asher, shaking hands, signs of sportsmanship, but he blocks it, and that's not Adam Asher.
You know what they say when two elephants collide, Bobby?
The ground suffers.
Oh, Adam Asher's out!
The top rope. It is every man for himself.
We are in a one-on-one match here.
Adam Asher is eliminated. We are down
Referee
to the Guardian.
Josh Hudgens checking on Adam Asher because he hit that ground hard. And ladies and gentlemen, you may see a black mat down there, but it's not pad, it's a hard rubber. That is a hard fall. It's just as bad as landing on the concrete.
That it is. Luke 9 Days, Guardian just eliminated Adam Asher. One of these two men will face Bam Bam Malone for the heavyweight title on November 12th. And the crowd is chanting Bible Club. Apostle Luke 9, former interdenominational champion. This would be his first shot at the heavyweight championship if he is able to eliminate the Guardian. Guardian, former heavyweight champion, never lost the title, forfeited the title because of an vicious attack by Bam Bam Malone.
Oh, what a beautiful arm drag by Luke 9 on the Guardian. Again, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind the Guardian was grimacing in pain with his back earlier in the match.
That he was. Either of these two men will be a worthy competitor for the title. Stinger splash there by Luke 9. Rocks the big man.
Look at the Guardian. You can see the pain in his face there, Bobby. That back has got to be killing him right now. He's grimacing in pain.
Crowd chanting for Bible Club.
Oh, and another splash.
It's a good strategy.
Luke 9 looking for the chants from the crowd for the Bible Club. And look at the Guardian. He's letting the Guardian catch his breath. This is going to be bad, Bobby. This is going to be bad. Oh!
Just clothesline the life out of Luke 9.
I don't even know if Luke 9 is breathing right now. Oh, nope, he's breathing.
He's moving.
He's moving. He's breathing. Oh, hit to the midsection.
He didn't have all of it, though. That was a desperate shot there. But it tells you about the fight. He's almost out on his feet.
Yep,
but
and
if he goes down, he's going down swinging.
Yeah, again, look at the pain on the Guardian's face. That back is not 100% right now. Oh, what a forearm right across the jaw of Luke 9.
He's up.
The fans are calling for a chop. I don't know what number we're at. I've lost count.
32.
Oh, he's pulling the shirt up.
Oh, this is going to hurt. 34. Crowd chanting one more time.
Crowd is chanting one more time, and Luke 9 looked at the crowd and said no.
crowd was just...
Do. How can I be praying at all times 24/7? Now look, I found Thessalonians 5:17 that says, never stop praying. Man, how can you not stop praying constantly? And it's hard, right? It's kind of like when you first move out. you tell your parents you're going to call them every day. And you start out doing it, right? But then every day turns into every other day. Every other day turns into once a week. Once a week turns into once a month. And once a month turns into 6 months. And I'm thinking to myself, God, how can I pray to you every day, let alone every second of every day, when we live in this broken world, when we live in this distracted world, where we're too worried about our own day-to-day operations. And that's when God connected two things I thought he would never connect. And he took me to Proverbs, where it talks about your first fruits and tithing. And I know a lot of us, tithing and money go one on one. But what is the thing that is most valued? Is time. Money we could get. Time, once it's gone, we will never have it again. We can't go back and get more of it. And so, when we're talking about God, God wants your first fruits. And he provides all the first fruits. He provides the harvest, and he's just asking for that first bit. And that's why we need to tithe our time to God. The first thing, our first fruits every day should be to God. 30 minutes, an hour, whatever is available to you. But at the end of the day, what we have to do most is understand that God is doing this to give us an invitation to ourselves. He wants to provide us with an avenue through eternal life. Through Romans 10, confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord. Believe in your heart that God rose him from the dead, and you will be saved. That's what it is, y'all. It's an invitation. All this tithing to God, all this trying to follow, and having him follow you back and guide you with this relationship. Because that's all he wants. It doesn't even matter if you don't understand what he did for you. Giving his perfect son on the cross as a perfect sacrifice. And it's really, really hard to understand that. And if there's anyone here today that doesn't understand, that would like to know, maybe they're having a hard time understanding the value of time. Maybe they're having a hard time trying to compile the schedule. Maybe you kind of strayed away from God and then you started to come back. And you need that prayer. We're hearing about 1 minute, the rest of us are going to come on out. And they're going to be here to pray for you. They're going to be here to explain what God did. They're going to be here to help you with whatever you need, whatever prayer you need. Because that's what this is about all the day. This is about the gospel. This is about Jesus. Right. So as hopefully the rest of us will come out. Maybe not. I just want to pray. And if you've never accepted Christ, it's a simple prayer. It's just something, God, thank you for sacrificing your perfect life. I believe you came and lived in the flesh. You lived a perfect life. You died on the cross and you rose again